So Danny, is it Kando or Condo?
Oh, Kando. Condo.
Condo? Okay, we're going with Condo.
I think it's Kando. That sounds more realistic to me.
Condo. I know it's Condo, but I say Kando.
It's Condo.
It's Condo?
It's Condo.
Condo. It's Condo.
It is a bit windy out here. That was a raven. Those are my favorite birds. Hello from Sony Kando 2025. We are in Cle Elum at Suncadia Resort. It is beautiful, as you can see. This sweeping view behind me, it's goodness, probably some of my favorite landscape. Anyways, just checking in here at Suncadia and super excited to be here and excited to see how these next few days progress. You know, when you go somewhere and you have expectations or thoughts or feelings, I don't know. So I'm just excited to kind of see how it all unfolds. Right now, we are kind of just hanging out until dinner time, and then tomorrow starts kind of like the main, I don't know, itinerary you can call it. So I'm really looking forward to just seeing what we get up to. And yeah, just overall excited to be here and be in rooms with people that I've looked up to for so long, and to be here with Sony is just like, what? Anyways, I'm going to grab my gear. There's actually a gear cleaning station, which I'm pretty excited about because my camera has been through it. So yeah. Anyways, gonna grab this setup and go take a wander around the property and hopefully meet some new folks. So let's see what Sony Kando is all about. I almost forgot to show y'all what came in the swag bag, we'll call it. So let's take a look. So everything came in this shoulder bag, which also doubles as a backpack. What? I love a multi-purpose bag. We've got a new filter, which will fit my 24-70. It's an 82 mil, so it's perfect. A mystery box from Condor Blue. I have no idea what's in here, so that'll be fun to open. We've got some Element. I get to print one of my photos, which I have no idea what I'm going to print. You'll see later. You'll know before I know in this moment. Some socks, a t-shirt, and this sweatshirt. I have to say, I very much appreciate the minimal branding on it. I love the color, and it's just like subtle, chill, something I could wear every single day. A notebook for our sessions, and a dry bag, and then a water bottle. There is a water bottle customization station, so I don't know what I'm gonna put on it for my customization, but we'll see. And that is everything in the swag bag this year. Pretty stoked. We're gonna go walk around the property like I said we were gonna do before, but now we're actually gonna go do it and take some photos, meet some folks, and yeah, let's go. Oh, hi, Bee. The first stop of the first day was, of course, the gear checkout and gear cleaning stations. I heard these get busy fast, so I took full advantage as soon as possible. You can check out any gear that they have and test it out while you're on the different excursions or while you're walking around the property. And the gear cleaning station put on by Sony Pro cleans every nook and cranny of your equipment. I've never once had my gear professionally cleaned, and this was an absolute treat. After getting my gear cleaned and a proper wander around the property, it was time for the pre-dinner reception. I got to meet so many friends I knew through social media and new ones too. I also brought my Sony Hi8 Handycam, which is a lot of the footage that you're seeing in this video. It's always so fun to bring it back to analog in such a digitally driven world. The sun was setting, and by that time, it was time to head to dinner. It was an early night for me as I was heading out on a sunrise hike the next morning. And while the sunrise was non-existent, it was still a beautiful spot to spend the early hours of the morning. Vlog. Very small bird. Oh. A very small bird on the vlog.
Tiny bird. I was looking, when you first said bird, I was looking for like an eagle.
Oh, you know. Just a songbird.
Yes.
We're meant to go.
Once back at Suncadia and highly caffeinated, I took a wander around the property once again. I met some dear friends and found the talent tent. What's super cool about this event is that you have access to arguably the best gear in the photography market and models and sets to test it out on. They've got the works like lights, flash, anything you could need to make a vision come to life, it's there. I didn't take advantage of it this year, but if I go back next year, you bet I will be in the studio. There was a late afternoon Sony Alpha female meetup, and one of the things I love most about Sony is how they create space for women in an incredibly male-dominated industry. This session was led by Taylor Reese, and we got to photograph a fly fisher woman, which was totally new to me. And naturally, I took some slow shutter photos. I really liked this one. And if you're not part of the Sony Alpha female community on Facebook, I will link that in the description below so you can go ahead and join. It is so powerful being in a group dedicated to uplifting other women in the photography world. Another day was coming to a close. There were a few more sets with models where we were having dinner, so I took some time to check those out. I didn't take any photos though, but it was fun to watch others photograph and see their visions come to life. We capped the night off with a movie and a golden sunset that faded to vibrant shades of pink and blue. Walking around the property here at Suncadia and just came across the cutest little deer. Thought I would do a little check-in. It is the third day of Kando, and I just have to say, I feel like it's so refreshing to be around like-minded creatives. I find myself just being in spaces where I never thought I'd be. And as a photographer, I think it's really important, one, to challenge yourself, but also two, to do things that make you uncomfortable. And that might be a challenge as well, but I don't know. I feel like I've learned so much, and it's day 3 and tomorrow is our last day, and I am so dang sad. I want this to last forever. I just feel so inspired, and I'm really looking forward to what today has in store. I'm going to attend a session called Works in Progress. I also applied to speak at this session, so yeah, do things that challenge you, right? So this was the first year of Works in Progress, and it was brought over from National Geographic by Christina Mittermeier and Paul Nicklin. And Works in Progress serves as an opportunity to share your unpublished works in progress. I applied to share my works in progress and was selected, and I was able to present on my long-term photography project called Realms of the Wolf. And this project explores the deeply intricate and complicated human-wolf relationship here in North America. And so many others shared their works in progress to a room full of people, and it was just, I think, one of the most inspiring things I've experienced in a really long time in the photography world. It felt like such a safe space to be nervous, get on stage, and just share what you are deeply connected to and what lights a fire under your ass. So it was cool. I walked away just feeling more fueled to chase after things I'm the most passionate about. So I really hope it comes back next year, because I would love to continue presenting on this long-term photography project. And here's something that Christina shared during her presentation that really stuck with me. Maybe it'll stick with you too.
Do our voices even get heard? But I do know this. Standing in front of a room of people that feel the same sense of grief and anger and powerlessness is very powerful. And to me, I like leaning a lot on the idea of hope. Some days it's very hard, But I know that we're part of a chorus and we're all singing, and every once in a while we have to retreat into the fetal position, steel ourselves to withstand the loss that's coming. I think we haven't even started to see the worst of what's coming. But I know that the chorus is singing, and I can rejoin when I feel strong and powerful again.
And just like that, the last full day of Kando was coming to a close. We headed to dinner and an impromptu lesson in line dancing, which I am very much not good at, and surely had to channel my inner 12-year-old jazz and tap dancer. But I will say, this made me want to take lessons and dance again, maybe even line dancing. Sunrise the following morning was, of course, glorious. It was as if it was a send-off of some sort, a way of the universe saying, this is only just the beginning. Now, walking into Kando, I had no idea what the experience was going to bring. I just knew how I was feeling, which was excited, anxious, nervous, all of the things. And on the other side of it all, I am realizing what a privilege it is to be able to feel all of those things. In many ways, my first Kando came at the perfect time, and now I'm walking away with so many new learnings, perspectives, and friendships. And honestly, I think that's what sets Sony apart, is this community that they've built, and maybe even a bit of the reason why I organically gravitated towards them when I was in the market for purchasing a new camera a few years ago. So thank you, Sony, for having me, and thank you for being here. I'll catch you in the next one.